and it's going to be a smaller place, so I need to do a destash. So I bought colouring books when I was feeling depressed and all I wanted to do was die, and I ended up with too many. I admit there's too many. But I would flick through them every so often and look at them, so they weren't completely neglected. Some of these I have done some pages in, but there are hundreds here. This is going to take a while. There will be no flip throughs. All I'm going to do is quickly flick through them because there are so many, and doing this has made me feel sick in the stomach. It's all tight because I'm not finding it easy, but I'm doing it anyway. So I'm going to do, I've spent hours going through my colour books, working out what I'm keeping and what's going, and I still have kept a lot, to give you a rough idea of how many I have. So I am going to just quickly give you a look through these, and even that I suspect will take some time. So I will get down. Missy will be here, see? But yeah, there is no changing my mind on these. I've gone through these and I have decided they are going because yeah, I think I've actually destashed more than I've kept, which I can feel proud of myself for that one. I don't know how many's here. I will probably count them afterwards, but there is hundreds. So let's get into it, or else this video is going to take too long. So let me get down the floor, which is challenging, ouch, because I have an unhappy left knee. So I'll start with the small ones. Okay, so Patton's book, Nature, In Bloom. These are all little ones. City. The little Millie Marotta ones are going. I decided I'd keep most of the big ones. I love Narwhals because I ended up with 2 copies. Okay, Wild Woodland. Mindfulness. Okay, Doodle Colouring. Faraway Forest. There's a fantasy book. Some of these I will have 2 copies of. Garden. My Colouring Fun. Miniature Enchanted Forest. I decided just to keep the big ones and get rid of the little ones. Obviously I ended up with 2 copies of it. Colouring Forest. Mindfulness. And Colouring Book for Adults. Now, going through these, I've already dropped some stuff on Missy when she was sleeping. She's down here keeping us company and looking after my iced tea. So hopefully the books don't fall down and scare her. Okay, no, Millie Marotta. Millie Marotta. Okay. There's a Christmas one. Flowers. Mindfulness. Floral. Millie Marotta. Floral. Curious Creatures. Soothing Patterns. Pocket-sized colouring. Okay, so that's a premium quality, sort of, that's like a poster one. Okay, Midnight Colouring. Okay, Mindfulness. Millie Marotta. Millie Marotta. And Into the Deep. So they were all the little ones that are going. So I'll move those behind me so I have got more space to go through books. I do have someone who said they'll take some colouring books, but I honestly think they had no idea how many I would destash. I had no idea how many I have destashed, but it's a lot. So let's start with a pile. Okay, Disney Favourites Ultimate Easter Colouring Book. Okay, the Harmony Colour Series, Santa's Workshop. In the Jungle. Oh, getting rid of a fill-ins book too. Botanicals. I'm sorry if you're not seeing these properly, but this is a lot for me. Kawaii Candy Halloween. 100 stained glass. Okay, Christmas patterns. Megatastic colouring unicorns. Okay, tattoo. Mindfulness colouring book. Okay. Sorry if I'm making you sick. I decided to do this holding on to it because I knew I'd be moving around a little bit. Colour by numbers. 100 magical mandalas. Multicolour colouring book. This is a maze book. Crayola dressed up pets. Advanced colour by numbers. So some of these extraordinary colour by numbers. I will move some of these out of the road as I go, or else piles will end up being too big and they will fall on Missy, and I've already dropped stuff on her tonight, so I'd rather not do it again. The Magical Garden. Okay, Colour and Relax Flowers. Inspired colouring patterns. Okay, Relax and Colour. Grown Up Colour by Numbers, Nature Scenery. Grown Up Colour by Numbers, Animals. There's a big, huge, giant maze book. That would be about the size of a Quirkles book, if you know what I'm talking about. Mandalas at colouring at the circus. Marvel Superheroes Colour by Number. Okay, Magical Christmas. Christmas Gonk. Okay, Ethnic Patterns. Calm Down Colouring. Age of Elegance. Irresistible Animals. Geometric Kaleidoscope Colouring Book. The Far East. Christmas Colouring Book. Harmony. Mystery Mosaic Colour by Number Cartoon Characters. Okay, Vintage Colouring Book. Disney Characters Colour by Number. The Diggers and Truck Colouring Book. Geometrical Grown Up Colouring Book. Doodle Mania. Patterns. Okay, another Mandalas book. Perfect Pets. Super cute. Okay, Posh Colouring Book. 100 Stickers Ballerina. Perfect Pets. Okay, Fantasy Florals. Okay, Acrostic. Okay, Adult Relaxing Activity Book. So these has got Spot the Difference, Colour by Number, and dot to dot and stuff in it. So there's 4 of those, all different. Okay, Under the Ocean. Sash and Sash Diva. Animal Mandalas. Marty Noble, Decorative Tile Designs. Zen Colouring Flowers. Elizabeth James Nature. Zen Colour Mandala. Mind Waves mandalas, 3D one. Okay, Wonders, Kaleidoscope Colouring, Marty Noble, Fairies and Elves. Okay, we've got here a large print colour by number. Escape to Nature, Big City Colouring Book, Tropical Paradise, shuffling forward a bit, Ocean Designs, Allure of the Sea, and Fashion. So we've done the little ones and that pile there, still going. So let's do this pile next. As I said, we'll be shuffling, so I can move books around, piles around. Kawaii Kitty's colouring. Hold it with the other hand because I'm going to put it over on the other side of me because, yeah, I don't want them falling on Missy. Colour Harmony, Colour Spectacular Spring, Cute Chibis, Mindwave Serenity. Okay, Artistic Colouring Countryside, Artistic Colouring Flowers and Gardens. Okay, Happy Days, this is bigger than an A4, smaller than a Quirkles. Okay, Neo Colouring Flowers, another Mandalas book, a metallic book, Sweet Treats. Okay, Colour by Number Mandala, Around the World, I've done one page in that one. Creative Colouring. Okay, Geometric Designs Patterns, Colourful Inspirations. There's a Quirkles one going. Enchanted Forest. Okay, so Kaiser Colour, Flora and Fauna. Secret Garden. Super Cute. Disney Christmas. Kitten Colour Book. Animal Designs Kaleidoscope. Sorry about reflection, but I'm trying to get in and do this to keep my sanity. The Big Dinosaur Colour Book. Make Today Great. Okay, Lost Ocean. Okay, so Guess How Much I Love You. Crayola Art Edge. Yeah, mandalas. If I don't do it now, I won't do it, and I need my stomach to settle down. Flower Fairies. That one's Yana Prosperina. Sloth Colouring Book. Stress Relieving Patterns. Nilla. Deborah Muller. Twisted Tutus. Selena Fennick, Fadorables. That's a Zen Colouring Book. Okay, My Monster and Alien Colouring Book. Rejuvenate Yourself. It just says Adult Colouring Books. Australian Colouring Therapy. The Brilliant Creative Colouring Book. Kaleidoscope Colouring Kawaii. Kaleidoscope Colouring Llamas. Kaleidoscope Colouring Among the Gum Trees. Okay, Unicorns. I'm not going to try and pronounce this. And Colour Me Cat, Colour by Number. Okay, that's another pile done. Let's shuffle over and we will do another pile. Okay, I did say this was a lot. It's huge. Steampunk Colouring Book for Adults. animal colour by number. Midnight flowers. I'll count these after I'm done. Be happy. Okay, fantastic colouring. Colour by number cartoon characters. Okay, creative colouring. Okay, mystical mandala colouring book. Colouring inspirations. Okay, colour harmony sweet treats. Halloween horrors. Paisleys. Okay, My Little Pony. Pastel Pony Perfection. I'll say that many times quickly. Mystical Meadow, Harmony, Zen Colour, Wellness Collection. Okay, Classics Colouring, Disney. Ultimate Colouring Book, My Little Pony. Relaxation. Fairyland Friends. Hello Kitty. Another colour by numbers. Delicious Desserts and Delicacies. Okay, Wondrous Winter Harmony of Colour series. Okay, Chibis Around the World. Inspiring Patterns. Creative Colouring. Enchanted Adventure. I did a page out of that one. Mind Waves, Flora and Fauna. Jungle Safari. Mystical Mandalas. I might count these after I'm done, and I will put it in the, probably put it in the title, so give you a rough idea. So, yep, 50 Easy Flowers. Colour Me Calm, I've done a few in that one. Birds of Paradise, Paradise Birds, sorry. Unicorns. As I said, all this is a lot for me and I'm getting tired, stressed. Colouring book for knitters. Mandalas. Colouring animals. Spectacular animals. Zen colouring. So it's colour by number animals. Creative colouring flowers. Zen, I've got 2 copies of this one after the other. So there's Zen Doodle Stress Relief. So there's 2 copies of that one. They're both going. Chalk Style Blessings, Grateful Heart. Jumbo colouring book. Best Friends. Amazing Animals poster art. Okay, adult colouring, 50 mandalas with quotes about success. Beautiful Dreamer. Magical Oceans. Another mandala book. Crazy Cats. Colouring for Tranquility. Trick and Treat. Under the Sea. Mandala. My Little Pony Winter Wonderland. Colour Quest, Amazing Art. Friendship Colouring. Another Zen colouring book. Now the mandala one. Rebel colouring for girls. Kaleidoscope Australian Flora. Time to Travel Baby Sloth Coco Wyo. Fair Dinkum Aussie Christmas. Okay, Succulents. Floral Glow. Mer Creatures Crayola. My Little Pony Rainbow Friends. I'm getting a back wake. Just going to shuffle forward a little. Then I'll probably have to shuffle forward again. So Dinosaurs, Colour Questopia, Relax with Art, Kaleidoscope Designs, Adult Colouring Book of Love. Okay, Mythical Creatures and More. Time to Unwind. And Floral Patterns. Haven't finished yet. Still got 2 parts to go. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, Colouring Heaven, Cutesy Christmas Special. Okay, Glitter Colouring Book. Spectacular Patterns. Whipped by Rudy Fig. Another mandala book. A Million Dogs. Keep Calm and Colour On. Happy Birthday. Glorious Gardens. Yeah, I'm getting rid of some George Tufexis. Autumn Inspirations. Christmas Colour by Number. This is a larger one. Born to be Wild. Okay. Pastel Goth. Colouring Heaven Cats 2019. Dark Skies, Grayscale. Take a Time Out and Colour by Number. Okay, Landscape Stained Glass. Okay, a Colourful Adventure Storybook Special. Flowers. Mosaic. Mosaic Colour by Number. Irresistibly Cute Kittens Colouring Book. Spooky Sweets by Carla Magana. Deborah Muller, Mermaid Nightmares. Mystery Colour Cartoon Colour by Number. Pretty Princess. Zen Colouring Mandala Collection. Time Out Colour by Number. Floral Flare. Imaginary Buildings and Magical Lands. Zen Doodle. See, once you've got a lot of books, it's easy to double up. Magical Creatures. Colour by Number Animals. Geometrics Pattern Colouring Book Volume 1. Getting dry. Didn't leave the lid off my drink. Okay, so Kindy Kids. Cute Unicorns. Another Unicorns one. Peace. Mind Waves, Flora and Fauna. Mind Relaxation Flowers. Amazing Colour by Numbers. My Flattering Fairy. Say that fast as well. Tropical Paradise. Millie Marotta's Animal Kingdom. Decisions Had to Be Made. Kaiser Colour Free Spirit. Magical Mandalas. Zen Colouring. Soothing Collection. Zen Colouring Mandalas. No, changing my mind. Stuff to stop thinking about it, mandalas, because I have to declutter. Happiness Colouring Book. It doesn't matter how hard it is, it just has to be done. Anne Stokes. Enchanted Garden. That's a bigger one as well. Super Cute Animals. That's another big one. Not only Sun Life Drawing that will go out. Baby Animal Quest Babies. Love and Colouring. Happy Holidays. My Pretty Princess. Inklings. Summer Fun. This Girl is Fierce. Art Edge Sugar Skulls. Okay, Magical Dreams. Another Relax with Art. Lovely Butterflies. Another Kaiser colour, 'Tis the Season. Ballet colouring book. Pirate Adventure. Everyone Loves Colouring Birds. Fairy colouring book. Elves Behaving Badly. Okay, one pile to go, and then I can have a drink and I will count them and put it in the title because I don't have it in the title yet. So, let's see. Mystic Cup. Kaleidoscopes colouring, totally kawaii. Colouring Heaven Seasons. Kaleidoscope colouring animals. Teddy bear colouring book for kids. Japanese art designs, colour by number. Okay, Claris, colour with Claris. It's a nice little town. It's a little pastel goth book. Colour Dreams, I've done some in that one. At one point I was planning on completing that one. Flowers Mandala. Colourtronic Wild Adventure. Ballet colouring book. Mindful Colouring. Soul Seekers. Anne Stokes. A couple of these were my daughter-in-law. She didn't take them with her when she went. Anne Stokes. Another Anne Stokes. This is big colour your own wall art, Serenity. Another one, Happiness. Colour Harmony, Love and Romance. Giant colouring pad. Star Quest. Colourtronic Animals. Magical Cities, Lizzie Mary Cullen. The Smurfs. Ugly Holiday Sweaters. Another Inklings. Teresa Goodridge, Laugh More, Worry Less. Hannah Lynn, Her Dreaming Colour. Selena Fennick, Fadorables. Disney Stained Glass. Zen of Colouring. Magical Wonderland. Creative Heaven, Magnificent Mermaids. Calm, Colour by Numbers. Another Kaiser Colour, Geo Gems. Sweet Treats. Okay, Uplifting Words. That's with Jeanette Wommel, Bonnie Lynn DeMerch, Deborah Muller and Justine Lustig. Flowers, Colour by Number. Mindwave Serenity. Glitter colouring book. Cute Animals colouring book. Imagine, Colour and Create. Okay, Colour Therapy. Okay, 40 Stress Relieving Relaxing Patterns. It's a glitter colouring book. Creative Colouring. Okay, Lazy Sunshine one. Heather Valentin, Lunar Mysteries. Okay, Jade Summer, Haunted House. Okay, Easy Designs colouring book. Gulliver's Travels, New Travels. Kaiser Colour, Furry Friends. Okay, Fantastic Cities. There's another Star Quest. Adult colouring book, $50 mandalas. Okay, little Christmas colouring book, still got the pencils in it. Sheepy's Art Concept colouring book. Magnificent Mandalas. Christmas colouring book. Another Zen colouring. My Little Pony Besties. I've done one page in that one. My Pretty Princess colouring book. Zen colouring Tropical Summer. Adult colouring books. Magnificent Mandalas. Aussie Christmas colouring book. Another colour by number, 50 cartoon characters. The one and only colouring book for grown-up children. Magical creatures. Style vibes. Kaleidoscope mandalas and more. Getting there. Henna style. Okay, Deborah Muller, Mermaid Wonders. 30 spring blooms and colouring pages. And the last one is because I've got 2 copies and I'm not keeping 2 copies. Though, to say, I have allowed myself to keep the second copy of Mythomorphia. Because my excuse is just to say because I can, because I'm getting rid of so many. So sorry about the shakiness, sorry about how quick this is and everything, but it's a lot for me. It's made me feel quite sick in the stomach to do it, but it has to be done because I will be moving into a smaller place and I do need to declutter. And I'm not decluttering my diamond paintings. I'm not decluttering my cross-stitch kits. And I'm not decluttering my yarn. So something has to go. So it's the colouring books. Anyway, yeah, give this a like. Maybe share it if you feel like it. And I will sort these out. I will do my best to accurately count how many, and I will go and put it in the title. Anyway, thank you for having a look. Thank you for being here. I cannot express how much I appreciate it. And yeah, please take care and look after yourselves. Bye.